things, let me tell you, this can do a lot of different things. You've got disjoint, you've got super heavy, you've got a rush down brawler. This is beautiful stuff. Meanwhile, T, you of course have...
Classic T.
Classic T. Classic T.
English breakfast of Zealand.
Yeah, exactly. Full English, right? We're going to see if he can bring home the bacon there, Humming, as we are going to be leading off with...
You play with those words so well, I'm jealous!
Well, let's find out. Obviously, Kazuya lead is always terrifying.
Yes. However, Hikaru doesn't seem to be scared at all, going already in there, going for the down tilt here to just try to avoid those invulnerable part of Kazuya. And, well, they managed to pack already 55%.
Yeah, no, I actually really like... I quite like Roy into Kazuya. A lot of people don't. What I like about it is Kazuya, as I might just eat my words, gets sent down, but having to face this day, that was just a little bit awkward. What I like about Roy Kazuya is that Kazuya does theoretically lose to air camping, which is awkward because Kazuya has the best anti-air in the entire franchise. But it's a lot safer if you have a big sword. And fair enough, Roy's spaced aerials don't do as much damage, but still they get the job done. Nothing T can do.
You can be the best player in the world. You're going to be treated the same if you get caught with one of those jab into backers. And now T is out there for blood. He wants to end the life of that Roy quickly because now he's in for a lot of bad situations. Already at 40% on his second stock, considering Hikaru is still at what? 120? He can do a lot of job here now.
Yeah, definitely. Force out. There's a very meaty hit. There's the reset, just not enough as the up special shield comes out.
Still alive.
T's Captain Falcon, nothing crazy compared to his other characters, but can get the job done. Roy have to go low here. No spike going to come through and see if they can find anything. There's the jam. That's got to be it.
This is the flurry. Like doesn't going to kill. The gentleman one would have killed.
The gentleman would have.
Yeah, again. Oh!
Jerem with the rage. Feel the hate flow through you. Oh,
Hikaru! It's nearly as he didn't. Oh, he did have a taunt here, and instead why? Because this was completely worth it for.
And you
Hikaru.
saw the difference there. You know, the difference in spawn time as forced up, sent down. And this is where T is comfortable. You know, both of these players theoretically on their main characters, although I think Hikaru does kind of main 50% of the cast.
Yeah, so that doesn't count, I guess.
Yeah, definitely being put through the grinder. T going to have to fight through both the brawler and the DK.
Okay, so for now, 50% on the last stock of T. Hikaru did a good job, I guess, considering he was pretty ahead.
Ooh,
taking the bell, however, is going to have the... Oh, bye-bye.
Oh my goodness, Hikaru! Where were you forged,
What
son?
was he cooking?
What was? I would have wanted it, but alas.
You're not the only one who would have wanted it, considering the thing it did. But yeah, this one is going to be good. Finding a good kill with that side. Again, surprising people with it.
Yeah,
the same thing we were talking about before. That last hit here can actually kill you if you're not like wary of it.
Yeah, it's very, very dangerous. Hikaru taking that first game fairly convincingly.
Yes,
you know?
That's the word, convincingly, considering that Kazuya Mishio, who just got Thanos in what? 1 minute or so?
Yeah, no, the way I see Kazuya in this is I think Kazuya is a very good character in Squad Strike. I have an issue with touch of death characters in Squad Strike because my theory is basically if you throw a Luigi, like if you don't start with Luigi doesn't work. Because if you have him second and then you drop him in on a character who's 43.5%
they don't count because you don't have anything there. Yeah, indeed.
Kazuya, however, has the privilege, some would say the DLC privilege.
Yeah, this is how it called indeed. I do agree with that person. Who was it?
Of being able to, who was it? Someone wise, I'm sure. Of you know, being able to touch a death you from theoretically any %, and if it gets to the point where that window is closed, well, he's just going to slam through the window and steal your, and steal your VCR. So,
what window are you talking about?
So I do think it's not necessary for him to start Kazuya, but the fact that you can kind of use him as a free space, because theoretically you are going to at least trade, means he's very good, but T's second best character being taken out immediately.
That was the best situation for Hikaru, I do agree. Now, is he going to have the same order of characters? Is he going to start with... No, as you said, he's going to take that advantage of Kazuya Mishima being Kazuya Mishima. And for now, I have to confess, in Squad Strike, I haven't seen the Donkey Kong of Hikaru yet. And I've seen the work he can do in singles, so I want to see him now.
I would love to as well. The beauty of Squad Strike, you can see these more obscure characters in a low pressure, but high stakes environment. Move on in, perfect there. Jack going to come through. Not a fan of the gentleman, I'd say. He comes on in, fakes him out. No spike there. if T can take out this Roy nice and early, it's going to save him a lot of grace.
I do agree, and that whiff on up B is going to get punished, sure, because why would you go for that option? Maybe finishing like an aggressive movement from the team in that alternative dimension, but not there. Good jab again, he loves it.
He loves the flowy jab, it's fun. Big fan. Big fan of McDonald's. As he is sent off. Oh, hard read there. And what I love about these two players, they are just absolutely in each other's heads, right? Like getting some very wacky setups just to get that clip.
And I have to be honest, this is the first time I see someone who managed to punish an up smash from Captain Falcon here. Again, the jab into back air, and what? Oh, he caught the jump here, I guess.
He caught the, yeah, all right.
The game was like, excuse me, what just happened?
That's the thing. The DLC back 2 characters just straight up take longer to spawn.
Did you see? Even the screen on the left side here had a moment where it was only red. They didn't know what to do because it's a me. They have to charge all the load, all the information about the me too.
The game cannot handle
it. And look, it's not the same face.
Is it? Oh.
It's not the same face.
They have the same resources.
we packed the game.
The game has been destroyed by Hikaru, and Hikaru has been destroyed by Kazuya up special. We're starting to see if this DK can get any work done.
Yeah, this is what I was expecting from the Kazuya and Mishima we didn't see up to now.
Because T can fling Hikaru off stage and just take the dub.
Yes. He's going to do it though, because considering he has one more stock, yeah, you don't need it if you can just charge another smash like this. Back here now, maybe he's trying to get the kill quickly. Kazuya didn't manage to do a lot of work again. He's like, oh no, never mind.
Not quite enough, just whips it barely. The up tilt, get anything? Nope, the up air not going to take it either. Looking pretty rough. There's the clash.
Get out of here! So yeah, that Dankakun got heated here out of the jungle with that Kazuya Mishima who did a lot of work compared to the previous set.
Definitely.
I love what just happened in the middle of it. Both players dying the game, waking up like, wait, what just happened?
My favorite thing, and I can act it out here, when Hikaru dived off and just killed both of them, I looked over and then just went, ah! Like, what a beautifully emotive player.
I love it. First time actually I'm seeing him in Europe, first time I heard about him, and I'm loving what I'm seeing about this guy.
Oh, same. What a joy, what a wonderful duo.
And also the first time I've seen the game bug, because again, this was a bug.
It's great.
The face of the me wasn't loading, so we had another me compared to the one we have right now. And I find it interesting.
It's fantastic. I love Squad Strike. It's great.
So many times stuff to see.
Look at that face. Look at Hikaru's face. That is the thinker. That is a marble statue. That thinker. Look at the evil thoughts running through that mind. What crimes will he commit? What sins are on the menu today?
Are you going to get rid of the Roy? Yeah, nah, you're not going to do it. Are you going? Are you? Oh no, you madman!
Oh, okay.
So, can you tell about your theory about Steve in Squad Strike?
Yes, I hate Steve in Squad Strike. I think he sucks. But I love Hikaru, so I'm going to pretend he's good. No, I don't like Steve in Squad Strike. I think Steve is a bad Squad Strike character. And I'll explain this again in case you weren't tuning in yesterday. Basically, one of Steve's great merits, and let me tell you, Steve has a lot of merits.
And I do agree with it.
Is that he can basically create permanent advantage for himself, and he does this through mining, right? You mine, you die, you have diamonds from the last time you mined, you have gold from the last time you mined, you get free iron on respawn, right? You can't do that here because you have one stock, so you have one chance. There's no comeback potential in Steve because you have to make sure your mining is perfect, and if you run out of resources, you can't just die, respawn, and get an invincible anvil. It doesn't work. And instead, you just have to play off of, well, all the other broken nonsense that Steve has. Which, you know, it's a bit of a woe is me scenario, but still, I do think he's not the best Squad Strike character. I think he's just a solid character.
Good analysis, and while you were doing it, he decided to just, put 110% on the face of Hikaru there.
Exactly, definitely suffering right now. Very, very high up on this brawler. Hikaru already blowing the brawler so early. There's the turnaround through-upper, not enough to kill just yet. Even with the rage.
And you jumped in there.
Jump inside, fellas. Steve is here, going to get a little bit of building going.
How is he going to do it? Last time we've seen it, it wasn't that effective too, so kind of worried.
Just crafted in his face, my goodness. No respect for the T Falcon. Forces him out, a little bit of mining. Obviously, we are on PS2, so you can garner a little bit more advantage, but it is very, very tough. These materials are going to start draining very, very quickly if T can get in.
Well, at least he did manage to find the time to mine here. Did get caught afterwards, but, well, there's already a lot of matter in there, and because of the time it takes to load, if he does get rid of that Captain Falcon quickly, he could actually get a diamond.
Is great. He's got one. If he kills this Captain Falcon, the time it'll take to spawn the Pac-Man, if it lags, he will be able to get a lot of mining done.
Yeah, again. Okay, do you say the percentage? It's a 69%.
Fantastic adaptability from T, picking the Kazuya last. So the game takes less time to load. Sent out. No gentleman again. He hates the gentleman.
Yeah, not there. He's not
Mine
going
some more,
to
mine
kill.
some more.
You need to get that kill quickly,
That's
my
it.
boy.
Mine,
Thank
mine,
you.
Mine. Look how much time we have. Look how much time we have.
And against the
He gets a
Pac-Man.
diamond.
Against the Pac-Man, sure, you're going to take your time because this guy is also going to charge his own fruit. And the bell is just going to send it. Oh, no, the
set off.
angle.
But this Steve doing a lot of work right now, playing a little bit dangerous there, slowly running out of iron. It is tough because T can obviously cycle through whatever they want. They can set up these hydrants, they can get a lot of jobs done.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, again,
you talked about a lot of work being done, but overall, even with that, only 53% on this Pac-Man, and there is still Kazuya Mishima in there.
yeah, still there, still dangerous. The problem is...
Oh, now
if
it's
you-
interesting.
The problem is if you mine a diamond now, it's basically useless. The only reason you're mining is iron,
Yeah.
right? You're not going to live long enough for
Again, you're
the tools to
you're
break.
trying to convince a convinced guy. I mean, I've T.
T.
He did a T
Oh,
for T.
Hikaru.
Anyway, is he going to let him win now?
Let's find out. The bell coming out a little bit dicey. Oh,
Yeah,
nice
with so
big
many
bomb with himself.
blocks, obviously not going to die from back here. And having that wall behind you can actually just help him survive and even
Right.
the odds a bit.
It certainly can. We saw Jake doing
Look!
that a lot, actually.
Yeah, against that Diddycom, that Sensko before, as you said, in single bracket. Trying to
Find
catch
out.
here, the recovery didn't manage to get it.
If
Bye-bye!
Hikaru's got time to mine. He's going to spawn and fight his past 2 character. Right, you've got to... Oh,
Honestly,
almost.
I'm admiring what just happened with T here.
That was
keeping
crazy.
Keeping his calm here, managing to take such a shot here. However, 123%, we know the key power of Donkey Kong, right? So, still doable.
Let's find out right now. Going to see if we can
Oh,
get
no.
any kind of a read. Oh, that could have been absolutely deadly. But Hikaru quite used to it. Gets the up throw into the air.
Is he going maybe? You know that there's armor now on the up B, right, on land. So if he goes for it now, he may be able to get a kill with that up B.
That is true. If he even throw it out shield if he is feeling cheeky. Jesus, even I didn't see that one coming.
Okay, so Kazuya Mishima in the face from the get-go now. It didn't take that much time to load, right?
Yeah, for some reason. I don't know why. I guess the game just kind of, it does what it wants.
In favor of T, I guess, because 74% already. The platform is going to help him extend that combo a bit. And look, oh yeah, with that, Kazuya can't approach without going in the air.
Yeah, better watch out right there. Dangerous, but
That
watch
shit
out.
has seen better days.
Full donkey punch ready to fly. See if we can do it. Send up with the nair. Oh, I
with those
really like Hikaru's move.
Yeah, that spacing and using that back air just to add pressure while he's approaching. That's going to be enough. Yeah,
There it is. Oh.
One mistake. It took one mistake for T to get that shot into that up smash. Good job from the Japanese player, I guess.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. We're getting into it now. Obviously, T taking the lead. Still a chance that Hikaru can bring it back. It's looking pretty good for T.
It's
Pretty good for T.
still
Yeah.
doable. And
Yeah,
that
still
actually did a
doable.
lot of job. I mean, taking the start out of that Pac-Man before going on to that Kazuya Mishima, bringing him up to 90% if I'm correct.
Yeah.
And, well, he did manage to find a kill with that DK punch before, so there was a word where he could find another one.
Definitely.
And we've seen him go for a lot of good mix-up and combos with Donkey Kong. And avoiding the approach, like the invariable approach of Kazuya Mishima with that down B is also a good tool. So he has tools against that character if he does manage to get in there. Now, this is going to be the same lineup, I guess, on both sides.
Looks
Yeah,
like
nothing's
it,
going
looks
to
like it.
change.
Move on in.
And
It's going to
starting-
be the Steve versus Kazuya Mishima.
The
Very
wa-
interesting though.
Sorry. For a second, he was going to die already.
I thought so as well. TNT goes down, blows himself up. Fair enough. Die by your own hands, man. Not against someone like T.
Fine, I will do it myself.
I'll show you how it's done. Forced down to the side, trying to buy himself a little bit of space, but T's just coming.
And look at the bar of matter, already nearly empty. No more iron, nearly no more iron, and not getting enough time to mine here. Only one block of iron remaining, and he's pretty far from the ground to do anything about it.
Oh, My goodness,
Yeah.
Hikaru just cannot catch a break here. Desperately needs resources, does not pack anywhere near enough of a punch.
Run for your life, my boy!
I thought the one thing I hate more than Steve on Squad Strike, it's starting with Steve on Squad Strike, because there's too much advantage. Like in, in the idea, there's no advantage. Like,
I'm saddened here for Hikaru. He had to mine again, and he decided to change his wood pickaxe for wood pickaxe. Are you going to go for that diamond here, my boy?
T is just camping by that. He's like, I dare you. He said what? He said, excuse me?
Hey, I'm already over 200%. I just realized Steve is not supposed to survive to this point. I'm going to take my stock out, mate.
That's what we like to see. Forced up into the air. Can't get the thrupper. Would have been golden if he could. But unfortunately, forced out. Rage drive is here.
Don't stay protect the ledge, my boy. You know how it's going to end?
Very dangerous. He's just flying.
Finally. And look, the game is even.
Yeah, it's even. Honestly, I imagine that Hikaru kind of packs up this Captain Falcon, but let's see. Obviously, T is #1 seed for a reason. Could be very dangerous.
Here catching the recovery from Captain Falcon's game again, even on the percents here. However, T doesn't manage to get out of that ledge for a long time. The flurry jab is going to get obviously punished here by Hikaru taking the opportunity to grab up damage and take some of the advantage for the first time. Is it going? No, he's not going to die. But next one can actually kill, considering the way he's been using it well efficiently up to now.
Yeah, definitely could absolutely finish him off. Just needs one more chance. Spike comes through, tries to get the tech roll read. Woo! That would have been spicy.
Again, very sexy, but didn't happen. 424 and 424 Hikaru, maybe on the edge for that winner finals. We shall see him later on. Nonetheless, even if he loses now, but if he does manage to grasp a 4th game here and force T to go to the 5th, that could be interesting.
Certainly could. I love how deep these two are willing to go for each other. Air dodge onto the stage is punished, called out by Hikaru. Can see if we find something. There it is. And now things are looking really in Hikaru's favor. All right, almost like, kind of like game 1. You know, catches the bell. I love how willing Hikaru is to do that. Bicycled up into the air.
Bell into nothing, but well, the damage can start ramping up. And look at that Iron changing sides here and decided to go for Hikaru. You know what? I didn't like that blue, yellow ball from the get-go, so.
No good, no force up, sent out. Oh, barely.
Yeah, you saw that up B? Did you see that up B? I mean, he was going for it. He was fishing with it. I could see it in his eyes. And Peterson is still alive. The apple is not going to hit him at all. 69% again on T. However, how do you get back on the terrain? You do not. That's how you do it. And the Donkey Kong against T. Against Pac-Man last time he didn't end well for the monkey. And it's kind of looking like last time now.
Oh, that's looking very dangerous. That air dodge there was all he could do. The shield looking very, very low. Not able to make his way in. Donkey punch. He's getting a little desperate. Air dodge into the F smash.
It took 10 seconds for T to even the odds and take the advantage. The monkey is not having a good day here.
Hikaru more than happy to just swing, but T is in the driver's seat. This anchor proving to be so, so powerful. Throws the hydrant into the air, and Hikaru wasn't even sure if that was going to hit him or not. Yeah, so he had the shield.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
The effectiveness of T with that bell will seal the deal for him. Hikaru will be sent off into losers, but he's still around. He will be waiting in losers finals while who was it in the other side?
I believe going up against Longer. No,
yeah, that was Longer. Longer
yeah.
was there, yes. Before that, I think if I understood the production, we are going to have a short break. Is that it? For 10 minutes.
Fabulous, fabulous.
So just some time for us to take a break before going in the last part of that side events. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure to be there. Join us back into 10 minutes. Cheers.
See you in a sec.